Also, 2 on Your Side, of course, is the station that holds people in power accountable. And yesterday, Governor Kathy Hochul said that she'll call for a special election for a soon-to-be vacant downstate congressional district. But she hasn't done that for the Western New York district, which was represented by Tom Reed. 2 on Your Side's Dave McKinley spent today looking for answers.
When he resigned May 10th, Reed said he'd inform the governor's office about his decision so she could set a special election for someone to serve out the remainder of his term. Under state law, she has 10 days to do this. But it's been 2 weeks and she still hasn't. We contacted the governor's office to see what was up, but they only sent back an email with contacts for the State Department of State. They didn't tell us this, but we learned that under Section 31 of the Public Officers Law, Reed's notification should have been submitted to the Secretary of State. Uncertain if this was a matter of the resignation notice being sent to the wrong office or a clerical error, we contacted the State Department of State, but they haven't gotten back to us at all. So we spoke to Tom Reed.
What the hell is going on here?
To be perfectly honest with you, I don't know.
But Reed, who insists he notified both the governor and the Secretary of State of his intentions, says he's also spoken to his former chief of staff, who reports there have been all manner of things going on in terms of accepting his resignation letter.
And we've gotten this hyper-technical response that it has to have certain labeling on it. It has to be delivered. We've been getting these very strange instructions of how to do this. That's even labeling on the envelopes like urgent. It's got to be marked to be acceptable. I mean, I don't see that in the public officers law.
Here's what we do know. Once the governor calls for that special election under the law, it must take place between 70 and 80 days later. If she did that now, that would put it out on the calendar for between August 1st and August 11th. Reed suspects the Hochul administration wants that election to be held on the same day as the party primary for the 23rd Congressional District, which is August 23rd. Something which he actually agrees with.
And so when we sent it in right away, someone had to come up with some legal argument to say that it wasn't effective. And rather than just be straight and say, okay, don't send it until this point in time so that we save a lot of time, money, and confusion for the New York voter. Okay, we can do that, but don't obfuscate what we're, don't just deal with things straight up.
Reed also told me that it was suggested to him that he post-date his resignation until the 26th of this month. But he says that's impossible now because he's already working as a lobbyist. Dave McKinley, Channel 2 News.